of high intensity interval training starts right now. You made the right choice to change your body. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get right into a warm-up, shall we? How about we do some big shoulder rolls in one direction, and then reverse the shoulder rolls in the other direction. We start with a quick warm-up, then we do non-stop stuff. There's my live heart rate on the screen. Let's do some squats. Every time you squat, get a little bit deeper, warming up the lower half of the body. All you'll need is a mat and some water. No weights, no equipment. Let's get right into our first exercise, which is a squat with 2 pulses. How ironic. So let's squat and we stay nice and low. There's my body composition on the screen. 2 pulses, come back up to standing. So you squat low, 1 pulse, 2 pulse, up to the sky, back down to the squat. That's all you gotta do. More music? All right, there we go. Remember, if you're watching live, you can chat with me. You just type in that public chat box, "What's up?" and I'll respond back. If you're not watching live, shame on you. We're live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you can join me. 3 more seconds. What happened to my YouTube? All right, up next we have a push-up with a burpee. So you walk out into a plank position. You do a push-up all the way down to the mat. Hop in, hop up. You could do the push-up and burpee in one motion. So you hop up, hop out, chest all the way to the mat, hop back in, hop up. Option, no jumping. You reach up, reach down, step out. You could also do the push-up on your knees. Just get your chest to the mat, whatever you do. 15 more seconds. Keep that going while I start up my YouTube here. I'm slacking today. I apologize. There we go. All right. Nice work. What do we have up next? Plank jack with a shoulder tap. So we come out to that plank once again. 1 plank jack and then 1 shoulder tap. Right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right shoulder. 1 plank jack, 1 shoulder tap. So for the shoulder taps, you want to do it slow. You want to keep your pelvis and torso nice and level as you reach for your shoulders. To make this easier, you can make your feet more wide. Widen your stance as you do the shoulder taps. To make it more challenging, you can put your legs together. So whatever works for you, keep doing it for another 10 seconds or so. 1 plank jack, 1 shoulder tap each shoulder. Nice work. Alrighty then, rainbow thrusters up now. We make a rainbow starting down here. Reach up and over to the other side. Boom, boom. We're making a rainbow. You can actually pivot, squat down. If you want to get more of your body involved, just make sure you make sure you make that huge rainbow motion with your hands. So I'm really reaching up nice and high and then over to the other side nice and low. 10 more seconds. And then we have a 1-legged glute bridge with a fly. We'll do half on one leg, half on the other leg. Come down to the mat. Right leg up to the sky. Arms up to the sky. As you push through the left, engage your glutes, lower the hands to the mat, and then lower the hips. Bring the hands back up to the sky. So the right leg straight, The arms come out to a T on the way down. You use your glutes to squeeze. We'll do one more on this side, and then we'll switch legs. So next time your hips come down, let's switch legs. Left leg up. Lift up as the arms come down, and then as the hips go down, the arms come up. So this is a brain exercise. Can you actually coordinate all of these body parts to do what you want them to do? I really have to focus myself, but I think I did all right. In, out jumps, a nice little cardio move. So we start with our feet wide apart. We hop in twice, we hop out twice. When you hop out, you end in a low squat. So in, out. If you don't want to jump, just do some squats. Maybe step your feet in, step your feet out, squat, squat. Otherwise, in, out. On that last out jump, get your butt as low as you can. Side view here. In, out. Nice work. Static lunge today. We'll do half on the right, half on the left. So lunge forward with your right leg. Don't fall down. All right, there we go. Lunge forward with your right leg. We'll hold this till about 23 seconds left. And we just hold this. The back knee, the left knee's low to the mat. The right knee's making 90-degree angle. Maybe raise your arms up to the sky. All right, let's push up. Come back to standing. Left leg lunges forward. Right knee close to the mat. Torso's nice and tall. Maybe your arms up to the sky. The back leg is just a few inches off the mat. The front leg's making a right angle. You're praying to the lunge gods. And great job. More lunging fun coming at you. Lift, chop, center drop. We'll do alternating legs. So right leg forward, lift 1 inch, chop to the right, back to the center, drop low, come back up to standing, alternate left leg, lift up 1 inch, chop to the left. This time look over the back shoulder, back to center, come back up. So lunge, 1 inch up, chop, same side leg, back down, push up. I hope you're having the best day of your life, or maybe at least the best day of the week so far. It's only Tuesday where I am. So far the best day of the week for me. Press jacks up now. So it's like a jumping jack, but we press out instead of hands together. We press out like an X. An option here, step out, reach up for the sky. So we have the lower impact, and then we have this impact, whatever you want to call this. Try and do it to the beat of the music. It's fast. All right, dead bug up now. Let's come on down to the mat. Legs in the tabletop, arms up to the sky. Right leg extends 45 degrees, left arm back 45 degrees. And then we switch. The head is up or down, it doesn't matter. What matters is you use your abs to extend the leg forward and drive the leg back in. as well as keep your lower back on the mat, as well as no wobbling side to side, as well as exhaling as you reach out. So many things to do in order to be a dead bug. There's a lot of coordination involved. All right, donkey kick. How do we do this so we don't break any furniture? So you come to kind of like a hovering tabletop position here. You lift your hips up, lift your legs up, kick your legs out for the donkey kick. Or you can pulse your thigh up to the sky with your foot flexed. Just do opposite sides. If you're doing the pulses, switch sides. If you're doing the full donkey kicks, keep on kicking. You're an angry donkey trying to break free. Inchworm up next. Inchworm, you reach up to the sky, you inch your way down, walk yourself out to a plank. You hold the plank, you walk back in, inch up. So what you want to do here is really channel your inner inchworm, inch by inch, roll it up, reach it up. And also what you want to do is hold the plank for at least a couple of seconds at the end there to really get maximum benefit out of this exercise. Remember, you could take a break at any time. You can pause the video to grab some water, do whatever you need. Touchdowns. Up now. You start with your feet together. You hop out, touch the mat, touch the ground, alternate your hands. Exactly what football players do? Not really. I don't know why. I guess because you're just touching the ground, I guess. If you're not jumping again, you could just step out, squat down, touch the mat, step back in, other side. How fluid can you do the touchdowns? Can you make it look like an Olympic sport where you're just the best in the world at it? All right, Euro step up now. So Euro step, you start up your fast feet, your fast hands, you shuffle to one side, then you hold the balance of one leg as you reach the end of the mat. Heart rate is elevating, 155 for me. What's it for you? Comment your heart rate. I would love to know how fast your heart beats for me. I'm working on my cheesy, corny one-liners. What do you think of that one? All right. Punch over, punch under. So we punch to the left, punch to the right. You pivot on that back foot, then you punch towards your feet. If you're close to a wall, try and punch a hole in your wall. See how much force it takes. If this is too dizzying, you just punch straight ahead. 3, 2, 1. All right, up next is my favorite exercise. At exactly 50% of the way through, we have tuck jumps. So it's like a jump, but you tuck your knees into your chest and you jump up high. Try and get your knees at least to your waist height. Bonus points if you can get them higher. You just go at your own pace. Try and reach your head to the ceiling. So we'll have holes in our side walls from the punches we just did, and then a hole in the ceiling from the head going through. 10 more seconds. I'm going super slow because I have to talk to you while I do these crazy things. Knee drive to the elbow. We'll do half on the right and then half on the left. So pick one side, doesn't matter what. Drive that knee to the elbow. Really get some big twists. So I'm stepping my foot actually behind me, doing a big twist, touching that knee to elbow. Let's switch sides. Try and get equal twist. Big rotation. Exhale as you knee your elbow. Inhale whenever you can. Getting dizzy, so I'll slow it down. All right. Slow mountain climbers up now. So you walk out to the plank, drive your knee in nice and slowly, one at a time. You can also drive your right knee to your left forearm, your left knee to your right forearm, or wherever your knee connects. Maybe you try and drive knee to elbow again. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Or maybe you alternate some standard mountain climbers with some torso twist cross body mountain climbers. 5 more seconds of these slow ones, and then we'll come up to our feet for some small skaters. So just stand in the middle of your mat, hop to the left, hop to the right, skate to the left, skate to the right, land nice and soft, pick up the pace. You're skating for the gold medal. We'll speed it up at the end to ensure we secure that first place. Right now, we're just coasting. All right, in 3 seconds, we'll go as fast as we can. All right, let's go. Even faster. Make a face, and then do your victory dance. Ukrainian twists up now. Looks like it's gonna rain. So I'll show you the front view. Heels could be on the mat, hands in prayer position. Lean back until you're about to fall over, and then twist your torso. Try to get the elbows to reach the mat. A more challenging version is where you pick your feet up. You minimize the wobbling going on in your torso, but you're still twisting nice and big. You're still trying to get your elbows to touch the mat. This is what it looks like from the side view. I lean back until I feel like I'm going to fall over. If you fall over, it's okay. If you fall over, you have to rewind the video and start all over again. Surrenders. Knees on the mat. Hands behind the head. Transition from your knee to the low squat, and then back down to your knees. The hands behind the head are completely optional. These are called prisoner squats. You can also have your hands in prayer position. I said prisoner squats, I meant prisoner surrenders. Maybe you alternate which knee goes down first, which foot comes up first. You're staying low the entire time. 5 more seconds, and then we move on to another super fun exercise. Curtsy, reach up and down. We'll do the right side first. So right foot steps behind the left. Curtsy, reach up, and then as you curtsy, reach down. We're just doing one side. Doesn't matter which side. We'll alternate, we'll switch in about 10 seconds. For the curtsy lunge, you want to keep your hips pointed forward the entire time. You want to stay looking forward the entire time. Let's switch legs, so do the opposite leg. That back knee, trying to get as low as you can get it. 13 more seconds. 9 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Carioca, our second and only final dance move here. So you twist your hips. You get your fast feet going, your fast hands going. How much can you twist your hips? How much of a fool can you make yourself? We call this dancing. Question mark. Is this considered dancing? Well, whatever it is, we're done with it. Chair pose up now. So first you squat down, sit back, raise your arms up next to your ears. When you can't go any lower, take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, try and go a little bit lower. If you need to come out of this, just stand up, look up, and then resume your chair pose. You could have your feet hip distance apart or close together. Whatever type of chair you want to be. This is a judgment-free chair pose zone. 5 more seconds. Alrighty then. Frog stand. This one's gonna be hard because we are sweaty. Squat down in a frog stance. Lock your elbows into your knees. Place your palms on the mat. Shift your weight forward, and then magically your heels and feet will come off the mat, and you just hold that. Let me show you from the side view. I'm in a frog stance. I lock my knees into my elbows. I walk my hands forward. I shift my weight forward, and then my feet will come off the mat. And then from here you can do a handstand. I cannot do that. In fact, I'm so far away from doing a handstand that it's actually funny. One day we'll do handstands. Today is not the day. High knees. High knees. So you start jogging in place, and then you start to get those knees as high as your waist, or maybe higher. Get the arms involved. My heels are not even touching the mat. It's just the balls of my feet, keeping it nice and light, fast, high knees. You could also march in place. You could also march in place with your hands up to the sky. Whatever you do, get your heart rate up. Alrighty then. Pop squats. Small little squats with small little pops. Feet hip distance apart, squat down, hop it up. Boom, 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 boom. Side view. You could always go as deep as you can. It might take you a little bit longer. No pop, no problem. Just stand up nice and tall. Thrust your hips forward. Superhero pose. Which one are you? 10 more seconds. Almost to the end. I could feel it. In fact, I know it. Crab walk. Probably 3 more exercises, maybe 2. All right. Place your feet on the mat. Your hands behind your hips. Lift your hips as high as they can go, and then walk to one edge of your mat. Take a second. Lift your hips even higher. Hold them that high as you walk to the other side of the mat. 25 more seconds, which means we're about halfway through. Last 15 seconds. Alrighty then. 2 more exercises, power slams, and then windshield wipers. Power slams. Reach your arms up. Imagine you have something in your hand. Slam it down to the mat. And end in a low squat. Slam it down powerfully. Hence the name. Power slams. You could pick up any object you want in your house. Slam it down. If it breaks, just grab another object until you find one that you can slam down without breaking. Or just imagine you have something in your hand as you slam it down. Alrighty then. Last exercise, windshield wipers. So it's kind of like the Ukrainian Twists, but instead of twisting your torso, twisting your elbows, you're using your legs glued together, hands behind your waist, up and over, maybe hands to prayer position as you increase the challenge. Halfway through, we do this one, we do a quick cool down, and then we become more fit, more athletic, more functional in our movements. 3, 2, and 1. Let's come to kneeling. Kneeling on our right. Arms up to the sky. Bring your hands down to prayer position. Take your elbow outside of your knee, twist open. Look over that shoulder. Great work today. This is the cool down. If you haven't noticed, let's do the same thing on the other side. Elbow to the outside of the knee and then twist, looking over the shoulder. Come back, stand up. Take one huge deep breath in And then exhale and roll it up. Congratulate yourself for doing 30 minutes of high intensity interval training. No resting, no repeating of any exercises. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Please come back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, where we will do something different.